Do you want to be a superhero during the coronavirus shutdown, but not sure how to help? Right now, thousands of small businesses are going under, millions are out of work, and healthcare workers are putting their lives on the line, literally the front lines to keep us safe. By doing one thing, you can save lives, stop businesses from collapsing, support healthcare workers, and make sure that we have a strong community to go back to after the shutdown. What's that thing, you ask? How can I become a superhero? Grab your cape and donate to the Antiviral Fund. This GoFundMe will be directed towards two communities. The first community is healthcare workers who need masks, gowns, gloves, and other critical supplies on the front lines. The second community is out of work creators, athletes, and entrepreneurs. Because of the coronavirus shutdown, many small businesses and individuals have little to no way of making money. It's important to support these people so that we have a strong economy to come back to once the shutdown is over. Here's the breakdown of how your money will be directed. 50% will go towards the Frontline Responders Fund supporting healthcare workers, and 50% will go towards creators, athletes, and entrepreneurs who have little to no way of making money during the shutdown. The more money we raise, the more healthcare workers, individuals, and small businesses we can help. All individuals receiving money from this fund will be personally vetted by myself and deserving of your donation. You can rest assured that your money is going towards those who need it. If you have any questions about how the funds are being directed, you can reach out to me personally at zach@auxoro.com. So who am I and why am I doing this? Hey, I'm Zach, and you might recognize me from the 2002 cover of the GQ Baby Blue Eyes edition. I'm also the founder of Auxoro, where I run a couple podcasts, curate a blog, and make videos. Because of what I do, I have become friends with many athletes, entrepreneurs, and creatives who right now can't find work. No live events or public gatherings means no sports, no hiring photographers and videographers to shoot events like weddings, concerts, and conferences, and no one's walking into shops to buy things. I want to use my platform to help some of these creators, athletes, and entrepreneurs, and also support healthcare workers working their asses off on the front lines. Even as things start to open back up, healthcare workers and those who have been out of work will still need our help. Just because the shutdown ends doesn't mean things are back to normal. Show your love by donating today. Without these people, we won't have a strong, healthy planet to come back to after the shutdown is over. Like I said before, the more money we raise, the more people we can help. Picture your money like a bullet shot out of the gun of John Wick, slicing through the virus and bringing us one step closer to the safety of humanity. In addition to the antiviral GoFundMe, Auxoro is releasing the Antiviral EP, a collection of podcast conversations highlighting 3 of the people who will be benefiting from your donations to this fund. Here's a little bit more about them. Up first is Manoa Rain. Manoa is a New York City-based videographer and photographer who's the most talented person I know with the camera. We work together filming the Auxoro podcast, where Manoa makes magical moments of conversational connection come to life. In addition to losing thousands of dollars of work because of coronavirus, Manoa has also lost over 40 pounds the past few months by following the keto diet and changing his workout regimen. Ronnie Coleman, what do you have to say about that?
Let's go, baby! Go!
Thanks, Ronnie. Up next is Chow Mui. Chow is the founder of Chow Mag, a local neighborhood guide about NYC that lives between a city guide and a lifestyle magazine. Chow relies on income from throwing events like dumpling tours and friend of a friend parties for NYC singles who are ready to mingle. With no public gatherings allowed due to smart social distancing measures, Chow has no way of throwing these fun events to grow her business. Please donate to the GoFundMe so that when we can finally gather again, Chow can continue to throw friend of a friend parties, which also happens to be my only shot of not dying alone. Last, but definitely not least, is Jonathan DeMarty. John is a professional minor league baseball player and a future Olympian. That's right, when John isn't playing baseball in America, he plays for Team Israel, who qualified for the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. With the baseball season put on hold in America and the Olympics postponed until 2021, John's financial future is uncertain. He's at home training on little to no budget for a season that may never come. Besides losing the experience of the Olympics, he also lost any shot at the endorsement opportunities that come with it, at least for this year. Please donate to the GoFundMe so that John does not have to resort to modeling like he did here in high school or here in college, or any other photo John has ever taken. Please God, I can't take any more of these. Now it's time for a special segment called Question for Question with Will Smith. Hey Will, thanks for joining us. You ask me a question, then I'll ask you something.
Good time.
You ever made love to a man?
Well, there was that one time in Reno. Will my father ever love me?
No! No!
Okay, thanks Will. You may be wondering, am I taking any of the money? Don't be silly. I'm not taking the money for two reasons. One, I'm lucky enough to be receiving a steady paycheck during this time. And two, I'm going to marry Kendall Jenner, become a stay-at-home dad, and together we will be one super rich family. And by we, I mean mostly Kendall, since I'll be living off of her. But Zach, she only dates super rich guys who play in the NBA. You have no chance. To that I say I have at least 7 more of these, Kendall. And this right here is called a swish. That one in, that one in. Now, as a show of my dedication to the cause, I'm going to start the GoFundMe with $500 of my own and continue squatting until that GoFundMe hits $100 billion. So hit that link in the video description while I go sculpt these teardrop thighs. Let's go. Like I said, I'm going to keep squatting until this GoFundMe hits $100 billion. Let's get started. Yeah. Actually, that's pretty easy. Let's add some weight. Yeah. Yeah. Kendall's totally gonna go. Oh, look at these thighs. Teardrops, motherfucker. That's 1,000. You may be wondering, if I've been squatting this whole time, how did I get these sunglasses? I always keep a pair on me. Because the future of humanity is so goddamn bright. Yeah, hit that GoFundMe so I can regain feeling in my legs. Oh my God.